Think about where you grew up. Is it hot or cold, rainy or dry? That weather wasn't just background noise. It shaped everything about how people live, think, and connect. Today, we're traveling across every major climate zone on Earth to see how the sky above us wrote the story of human culture. We start at the equator in the tropical zone, where it is warm and wet all year round, the Amazon-Congo Basin, Southeast Asia. Here, the climate is so generous that crops can grow almost endlessly, that abundance shaped cultures around community, abundance sharing, and complex societies built on agriculture. But it also meant that dense populations carried diseases more easily, which became a hidden cost of paradise. Not all tropics are the same. The tropical seasonal zone has a wet season and a dry season. Think India, Northern Australia, parts of Africa. Monsoons dictate entire calendars. In India, the monsoon isn't just weather, it is woven into festivals, religion, and even the economy. People pray for rain, celebrate its arrival, and build their lives around its rhythm. The climate literally sets the clock. Now step into the opposite extreme, the arid zone, the Sahara, the Arabian Desert, the Australian outback. Water is the only currency that matters here, and that scarcity created some of the world's most famous cultures of hospitality. In desert cultures, offering food and shelter to a stranger isn't just polite, it is sacred, because in the desert, the person who shares water might be the one who needs it tomorrow. Then there is the temperate zone, the zone of 4 seasons: Europe, the eastern United States, parts of China and Japan. This is the climate of change. You wake up in spring, feast in autumn, hunker down in winter. That rhythm created cultures obsessed with festivals, with marking time. Think of cherry blossom viewing in Japan, Thanksgiving in America, Oktoberfest in Germany. The temperate climate gave us the calendar as a cultural institution. Bleed into the Mediterranean subtype. Hot, dry summers, mild, wet winters, southern Italy, Greece, California's wine country. This climate gave us the Mediterranean diet, outdoor dining culture, siestas, and a lifestyle built around eating, socializing, and living outside. Studies actually show that people from Mediterranean climates tend to place higher value on leisure and social connection than on pure productivity. The weather rewards you for slowing down. Head inland and you hit the continental zone, where summers can be warm but winters are brutal. Think Russia, Canada, the northern United States, northern China. These extreme swings created cultures of preparation and endurance. Russians have a word for it: teep, longing that comes from long winters. Canadians built a culture of politeness and community warmth, literally to survive the cold. In these places, the inside of your home matters more than anywhere else. At the very top and bottom, the polar and tundra zones. The Arctic, Antarctica, the northern edges of Scandinavia and Siberia. Here, the climate is so harsh that human life is an act of defiance. Indigenous Arctic cultures like the Inuit developed extraordinary knowledge of ice, snow, and animal behavior. Knowledge that is literally a matter of life and death. Their cultures emphasize cooperation, silence, and reading the environment because the margin for error is zero, and it goes deeper than food and festivals. Researchers have found real correlations between climate and personality. People in warmer climates tend to be more relaxed and social. People in colder climates tend to be more punctual and rule-following. A famous study found that the average IQ of U.S. states correlates with latitude, colder states scoring higher, possibly because survival in harsh climates demands more planning and education. Even language is shaped by climate. Languages spoken in colder regions often have more words for snow and ice. Though the famous claim about Eskimos having 50 words for snow is exaggerated, it is true that Arctic languages are remarkably precise about frozen conditions. Meanwhile, tropical languages tend to have richer vocabularies for plants, animals, and colors. The environment you grow up in literally shapes the words you have. Look at how people build, and you'll see climate everywhere. Tropical houses are raised on stilts for airflow and flood protection. Desert homes are built from thick mud brick with small windows to keep heat out. Scandinavian houses are steep-roofed and compact to shed snow and retain warmth. Your architecture is just frozen climate, a physical record of what the weather demanded. But here is the twist. Climate change is rewriting all of this. The Sahara is expanding. Monsoons are becoming unpredictable. Arctic communities are losing the ice their entire culture was built on. When the climate shifts, culture has to adapt or disappear. The Inuit are losing their ice roads. Pacific Island nations are losing their entire geography. The cultures shaped by climate are now facing a climate that no longer matches. So the next time you complain about the weather, remember that weather is the invisible architect of your culture. It shaped what you eat, how you speak, who you are. We are all products of our climate, whether we know it or not. And as the climate changes, the question is no longer just what will happen to the planet, but what will happen to the cultures that grew from it. Thanks for watching.